The downfall of world conquest. World conquest was once a staple in the Roblox grand strategy scene. With its expansive map, military mechanics, and potential for massive multiplayer wars, it attracted a dedicated player base. This is the story of its downfall. 4 key issues can be highlighted that led to its downfall. Development issues, toxicity, controversy, and admin abuse. One of the biggest reasons for World Conquest's decline was the developers themselves. Updates were inconsistent, and when mistakes were made, they were either ignored or met with outright bans for those who criticized them. Instead of improving the game, the developers often dismissed feedback, leading to frustration among the player base. Compared to other grand strategy games on Roblox, World Conquest felt increasingly outdated. The game's administration was plagued with controversy. Most notably, a former administrator, Abby, was allegedly involved in highly inappropriate behavior. While details remain murky, accusations like this only served to further damage the game's reputation. Beyond individual controversies, the broader issue was simple. The game's staff refused to adapt. Instead of addressing concerns, they doubled down, banning critics and refusing to make meaningful improvements. As a result, faith in the game and its leadership eroded over time. World Conquest had its golden age, but as these issues piled up, players started leaving. A major factor in the game's collapse was the community. Competitive strategy games tend to attract dedicated and passionate players, but in World Conquest, that passion often turned toxic. Hostility between players, griefing, and excessive arguments became commonplace. The lack of proper moderation only fueled the problem, making the game an unwelcoming space for newcomers. To make matters worse, the moderation team itself had a poor reputation. Instead of resolving disputes fairly, reports suggest that moderators were often biased, selectively enforcing rules and shutting down criticism. This alienated many players, who felt the game was no longer worth their time. Many migrated to other grand strategy games, such as Risk Universalis, which offered a more stable experience in an active community. While World Conquest once thrived, it ultimately failed to evolve. Without developer support, a welcoming community, or a functioning moderation system, the game was doomed to fall. The downfall of World Conquest was not due to a single event, but rather a combination of developer negligence, a toxic player base, and a series of controversies. What could have been a lasting, dominant strategy game instead became a cautionary tale. Today, World Conquest is a shadow of its former self, a game that had potential but ultimately couldn't sustain itself.